All right, I'm going to show you a Metcon Valley tournament. How I made out. I want to use this for references to this course. It's rookie division.
Great shot.
Squeak by the rough there, but good position. All right, go on to the second shot here. So I'm right at max, pulled it back a bit. Slider at about 95%. So I didn't do anything with the slider. I just played it as basically max. Pulled for the 3.1 miles per hour wind.
Perfect
the
shot.
Elevation drop, which I believe I did at 30%.
Nice
and just came in a bit hot, so have to settle for the birdie. So I'll move on to the next one here. But ended up getting an ace here, so that made up for that hole. Doing the rough bump on the right side of the tree with a Goliath 6. So again, felt I was around mid club. A couple top spin. I pulled it back, and I could see the ball guide was going through the hole pretty good. So I believe, if I remember, I hit the pin square. Pulled a nice straight line. My arrow was nice. Playing with a Marlin. Ball centered.
Perfect shot.
Hit high on the rough, which kind of killed it. Nice.
Hole in one.
Spot into that. I just got a message. That's what that flash was, if you've seen that. Okay, go on to the next hole. I think the first par 5. Couple ways to play that. Excuse me. This way here, kind of simple. Just 3 top spin. Pulling for the wind, trying to set up, get my arrow straight, and yeah, not too bad. 4.4, using a quasar. Ball centered.
Perfect shot.
Made a perfect shot. And it rolled out nicely. Had lots of room there, so go to the approach shot here. It's a tricky little course. Kind of like it. Here I'm right at max thorn, but I don't really like a lot of top spin, so thought, well, I can push this up basically right at min. But I can't remember kind of trying to line it up there. I'm going to pull for the wind at Min Goliath, which barely had enough room without going into maximum thorn.
Great shot.
Hit a great shot there, so I think it kind of missed on the left more than
Nice
probably
on.
just missing it great. So probably should have got in a little tighter, a little more backspin. Okay, so I won't go on to the putt. That's simple. Go to this next hole, which a lot of people don't like. The 3 par 3s on this course are challenging. These last 2 are very challenging. Big drop here from where the landing pad that I'm hitting my Goliath into. Looks like I'm pretty lined up, what I can tell. Pulling back, I probably could have left it where it was. Again, kind of, you know, scary both that you don't. Okay, my arrow isn't quite straight up and down, so I need to take a bit more time lining that up. And again, I hit a great shot again, but gave it a chance to get in there. But great shot to the right. Probably with that much dropping of elevation, probably cost me a hole-in-one, so we don't need to watch that putt either. Go on to the next hole. So this hole is a love or hate hole. It's quite simple if you kind of just play it casual, I guess. So 4 top spin, 3 right spin with a katana, and just 3.5 miles per hour wind. Just gonna take an easy shot here. Arrow looks pretty good. Still maybe a little bit, not quite at 12, pretty close. Again, not as crucial on your drives, but good habit to try and get your arrow straight up. A little bit of right curl.
Perfect
I
shot.
hit that perfect, so hit it on the fairway in a nice spot. Bounce it to the right, down the middle. Lots of room to spare. 0 elevation coming up, so it's a good chance to get an eagle here. And which I end up doing. Hitting a thorn in. Checking for... So I think I'm right at min. Just slightly. So I could have set my slider if I put 2 backspin. Set my slider at probably 15%. Don't remember whether I did that or not, but using my slider, that would have been about right. Maybe 10%. Not much of a adjustment there. Ball a little bit to the right.
Perfect shot.
But worked a little bit hot, so it went in the hole, so that's the important thing. So it's an eagle with a hole-in-one. So we'll go on to the next hole. Fairly long par 5, few little lily pads along the way. Wind behind us. I'm sure we won't have the wind behind us on the weekend. Just felt, well, I've got an extra mile 7. I'm just going to blast it here. Try and hit perfect shot if I can.
Perfect shot.
Which I did, so... Excuse me. Just barely cleared that just barely kept on the fairway. So, but again, I think I have enough Nirvana to get there in 2, so I'm not too worried about it. Don't really think it's an albatross hole, not for me with my lower level clubs, but it's possible. I was on that fairway just in front of me there, maybe a better chance, but it's kind of tight with again, I'm just looking to keep it out of the bunker. I'm just looking to, not that much wind behind me. Okay, I'm going to pull a little bit of wind here. Not much, because probably half of what I needed to. Just trying to play it cautious here. I'm trying to get my ego. Like I say, I think if you can get it on that
Great shot.
fairway, just where I came up short, I think you have a chance to get in there. There's enough room. But that's a good spot for chipping in my eagle, which I did. Okay, so we'll move to the next one. Gonna play Grumpy here. So this is a third of 3 par 3s. It's a beautiful hole. It's a bit tricky, so I just elected. I thought, well, I don't have a Grizzly with my main account. I have a maxed out Grizzly, and I play from the back lily pad in the middle. And so I just let it drift down and roll to the hole. This green is a bit tilted back to the water, so you have to be careful. And so I'm just trying to get it, goes in bonus, but I'm just trying to get it
Perfect shot.
to hit off that landing pad and down to the hole. See how it rolls and rolls and rolls. So
Nice on.
that's all I was looking for, is looking for a hole-in-one by chance, but mostly to get it, to pick up my birdie and get out of there. Next hole's a par 4. And so again, this can be a make your round hole or break you, so you have to somewhat be careful here. Again, I think if you're gonna bail out to the right rough. At least you can pick up your birdie. If you're courageous enough, you can boom it down there. I believe my I'd have to look at the, well, we'll look at the video, look at my competitor and see where they ended up. Hit a perfect shot, but a little more left curl. Might have got a little bit better result. Again, I got it down there, but it just rolls off the fairway. It's sloped into the ditch here. The further you go, the worse it is. But you still have a chance. So we'll look at little bonus here. We'll look at this fella's drive here. Can't remember. I know he's got an Apox 7. And so playing with a Katana. So that's a good setup there. But see how his ball guide kind of went to the left there as he pushed ahead. So he's adjusting again. It's back to 3 side spin. And so just left the wind in and he's overpowering it. So, and even hitting, well, you hit a great to the shot. Right. So he's not the one. I think maybe it was somebody I practiced with, but somebody ended up in the water. And he actually hit a pretty good shot, and it just stayed left. So he just elected where I did, a little bit further down. So okay, so we'll go to my second shot in here. We each picked up our birdie, but if I remember, he just about got it in, except for he put too much side curl. And we can watch that one too here. So I'm stretching out to see where I'm at. So I think I'm about 50% or mid. But as you see, my ball guide was kind of going crazy, so I thought I'd push it in. See, now it's still looping here and there, so not a very good spot. I thought I'd leave it better to be. So probably around 60%. I didn't move it much. Again, I'm just thinking, well, don't want to over pull it, don't want to, just want to play safer in case I do a great to the left and catch the bunker. So
Nice on.
but just looking to get our yeah, he's giving me the bad eyes, but whatever. I'm gonna watch his shot coming in. So he's going to show me how to do it here. Lots of backspin, a bit of curl. Letting the wind blow it in. Set up, but then I think if he'd have stayed in the center, he might have had a chance here. But he pulled right curl on it, which kind of to the right, so that's the way it goes. All right, we'll go to the final hole here. 9th hole, and this one again is another one that's either boom it out there and play from the rough or try and methodically get it on the fairway. That's the best plan of all, but depends on the wind. I pulled out one big ball here, power 5, top spin boost. I thought, well, give it a whirl. Never know. Might be able to catch the second bounce at this point on there. Maybe with maybe if I backed off some, but I could have probably backed off a little bit more. I think if I remember, a perfect shot would have been better. Because now the great shot's also working with wind. Got the first bounce. Got the second bounce, but just not enough. So I think I did it right. I just probably needed to put a little bit of little left according to that wind, little more left spin, left curl I should say, sorry, and a little more I should have left it where I pulled it originally. So okay, second shot going in out of the rough. These balls are nice, these premium balls, but you know, it's a top spin ball. Again, playing a rookie, I don't know, probably wasted it, but the heck, side spin a 2, and I can't see, I think it's a 3 for wind resistance. Yeah, 35%. So I'm giving it a shot here. I think I got my arrow straight up, pretty close. Yep, 3 to the left, 3 to the right. Okay, I don't have my grid on, so it's hard to tell. And trying to get perfect. I did so. But just needed to pull just a hair more. Again, you know, it's an underdeveloped club. A lot of not so great, what do you call it, ball guide. So, all right, so that's that. And the result, I've qualified and tied for first. So we're both, these players cannot be separated. So I'm basically in first. When he looks at his, he probably shows me on top. I don't know how that works. Maybe he came in. I know I was first when I left. I didn't see Smoke there, so check out Smoke. 255 million, 25,000 games, 52% winning percentage. So 447 compared to me. I've played 658 games on this account. Only earned 5 million, 8. 78% winning percentage. So, little ways to go to catch up to Smoke. All right, so I wish everybody the best that's playing that has a Golf Clash app. If you're not playing the game, it's a fun game to play. It really, I'm an older guy, so it helps keep your mind going and thinking. There's lots to learn with it. Playing for just over a year, and I really like it a lot. It's a great app. So thanks everyone for watching. Take care.